I've never considered myself to be a hot person. I mean, I'm not blind, I know I'm not ugly, but I'm slightly above average looking based on the general public metric. But I'm not the type of guy who walks into a room and panties drop. I know I'll never burst a uterus just by saying hi to a girl. Honestly, the strongest reaction I usually get when I walk into some place is a woman holding onto her purse a little bit tighter. I've been single for 6 years, and seriously? Six years? Holy sh! Being single is great. I get to 6 years. Wow. Yes, part of that is my shyness and my lack of social skills, but girls not interested in me is definitely a factor. And some people may argue that that's due to me never leaving my room, but I've used Tinder way too many times to count. The app which mostly relies on your level of hotness to get matches. And out of the very, very few matches I've gotten, none of them will have a conversation with me. Except for one, of course. She turned out to be a prostitute. Now, am I telling you this so that you will tell me that I'm sexy? No! Heck no, I mean, if it's in your heart and you want to say it, no one's stopping you. You say, this is a free country. Say what you want to say. I'm actually here to tell you how I discovered that I am sexy in other countries. That would have had more impact if that wasn't the title of this video. But I am sexy, not here, definitely not here, but somewhere out there, somewhere, I'm actually a stud. I first discovered it the first time I went back to Colombia. It was crazy because I was the ugliest I've ever been. My face full of acne, a bad haircut, and prepubescent facial hair. Not that it's much better now, but it was worse then. Like, this is beautiful and majestic compared to how I used to grow facial hair. And yet, girls were coming up to me, talking to me, telling me I was good looking, wanting pictures with me. One literally asked me out because I was inside and she wanted me to come outside. So yes, literally. But also figuratively, she wanted to date me and kiss me and stuff. This had never happened to me. And I know what you may be thinking. They just wanted you for your Canadian citizenship. Or maybe you weren't thinking that and I'm just projecting my insecurities onto you. Probably. But remember, I said this was the first time. The second time is still happening right now. It started when I made my Spanish channel. Many girls on that site tell me that I'm attractive and hot, and if I want a lot of likes, I just put up a picture of my face. It's crazy. I mean, is the fact that a lot of those girls who sometimes tell me they want to marry me are underage make me feel uncomfortable? Yeah, of course. But it also makes me feel better about my face. I'm like the perfect example of beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I happen to live in a place full of beholders whose eyes don't find beauty in me. But out there, in the distance, where I am not right now, or will probably not be for at least a very long time, people somewhere out there behold me as beautiful. If you're not convinced, I don't blame you, I wasn't, but I tested out the theory and it takes me like 3 weeks of Tindering here every day to get like one match. But I tried Tinder in LA when I went to VidCon, just as a test, for less than 10 minutes, and I got 3 matches. I mean, I was afraid of falling in love and having to move in a couple of days, so I didn't test any further, but 3 matches. 3 freaking matches! I don't know what's wrong with this place, but honestly, I like being just slightly above average looking. I like that when I take my shirt off, it's a joke and not me showing off. I like that you're here because of what I say and because I make you laugh, not because you wanna have my babies. Drops the mic, crowd goes wild! Yeah! I just drooled. Sorry. Like I said, this is the perfect example of beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you ever feel like you're not beautiful enough, keep in mind that there are over 7 billion people in this planet, and many of them, if they ever saw you, they would consider you to be very, very beautiful. But even if that wasn't the case, who cares? It's better to have people value you for who you are rather than for what you look like. I think so. Love you, little K's. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Add me on Facebook, Twitter, all that business is downstairs, and you can also donate through Patreon. I say that all the time, and no one ever goes. But now I gotta go put on my Tinder that I'm actually sexy in other countries, because that's what I've been missing. See you later, crocodile.